through crowds like morning rain, unseen upon the street. A suitcase full of borrowed dreams, goodbyes still on repeat. Her laughter rode on city lights, too bright to let her sleep. She said, I'll trade the past for pain, the shallow for the deep. But neon promises grow thin when daylight starts to creep. She felt the cost of every win. The climb was far too steep. Once I chased the higher the higher floor, just to borrow sorrow's song. Now I know what sorrow's for, what sorrow's for, what sorrow's for. Inside, cold dawn, how sweet, how long. I clock in at the edge of age, clock out when stars collide. A nameless badge, a spinning chair, a script I can't rewrite. I chase the rays, forget the cause, my pulse a metronome, and ask myself if making it still feels a bit like home. Mama said that joy will live where gentle hearts reside. Yet every metric, every month moves finish lines aside. They think I never long for warmth, for children running wild, but 10 to 10 keeps building walls where love should be compiled. My partner wears the same thin smile, the same unspoken ache. We trade laments like currency, we're far too broke to break. At 2 a.m. insomnia writes letters in my head to dogs whose tails remember me, to cats that curl in bed, to grandma's porch I haven't crossed since seasons slipped away. I count the trains of memory that never choose to stay. They label us redundant parts, compare us all to code, as if a soul is worth no more than what a prompt has showed. 4 years of craft outpriced by bytes, a monthly API. I search for rage to fill my throat, but only whisper why. Once I chase the higher floor, the higher floor, just to borrow sorrow's song. Now I know what sorrow's for, what sorrow's for, what sorrow's for. Inside, cold dawn, how sweet, how long. The tape replays, no howl, no scream, just white noise in my chest. A signal lost between the gears of progress and unrest. hide behind the screens, the ones worth fighting for. We are not lines of lattice logic, error checked and neat. Our pulse is wild and perfect fire that algorithms cheat. We want a dawn that's earned by more than grinding through the night. A table full of stories shared, not dashboards of delight. We'll stitch the cracks with common hope, begin where sorrow ends. For every eye that felt alone is stronger, joined as friends. Once I chased the higher floor,